presentation of the WNBA. Tonight, it'll be the New York Liberty going up against the Indiana Fever. With Brian Banafiteni and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us. And with these two talented centers, that's a matchup that could be the deciding factor in this game.
And you can bet that both of these bigs are looking to control the glass, meaning the possession back.
Yeah, and with all that jostling for position, they'll need to be careful about staying out of foul trouble. They are both way too valuable to be sitting on the bench.
To the paint, Stewart. The basket good off the assist from Laney.
Well, she was wide open. Laney found her.
The three from Kelsey Mitchell. Misses that one. She's 0 for 1 from the floor. Oh, and the fast break for the Liberty. Here's Vandersloot. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And it's so nice, we gotta see it twice. How about that mobile one drive?
Really made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Pass to Hole, expanding her range. The rebound by the Liberty.
You know, she's not doing her team any good by firing up shots like that.
And it's going to make her teammates reluctant to share the ball with her. And that can really hurt a team offensively. Well, after a solid rookie season, Jonquel Jones had a breakout second year in 2017, setting a WNBA record with almost 12 boards a game.
A three from Kelsey Mitchell. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, you just know Mitchell loves the three shot. She's even led the league in attempts from the arc before.
And stolen by Mitchell. That's tipped. Jonquel Jones with room to shoot. It's hauled in by Smith. And Jonquel Jones won most improved player during that 2017 season.
And more than doubling the scoring average. Jones made serious leaps that 2017 season, starting to show that MVP-level impact that Jones has on a game. That's a good time for the three-pointer. The fast break had the defense scattered all over the place.
Mitchell outside. And here's Wheeler. That one falls. Kelsey Mitchell.
Way back there. Clear message from Erica Wheeler. Come get me once I cross half court.
Pass to Ionescu. Off target from three-point range. Here's the Fever with the ball. Trailing by 2. Mitchell up top. Here's Hole. From the arc. And Laney pulls it down. Vandersloot right side. Her shot is good, making her a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Teamwork is important to Jones. She has excellent chemistry with her teammates and just does what's best for everyone.
Pass to Wheeler for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Laney outside. Remaining the first 2 minutes. Tried to come right back with a 3 of her own, but it's no good.
Well, the end of the last decade was pretty rough for Indiana. They were one of the best teams in the league from 2009 to 2015, making it to at least the Eastern Conference Finals in 5 of those 7 seasons. And her hard work on the boards gave them another crack at the points there.
The Liberty trail. Courtney Vandersloot's got room. The quick look, no good that time.
That's a shoot-around jumper. Absolutely no excuses for missing it.
Going back a few years for the Fever, during that 2009 to 2015 run, they were one of the elite organizations in the league.
Absolutely. Reaching 3 WNBA finals, including winning it all in 2012. I am sure that Fever fans are itching for those glory days again.
Now here's Vandersloot. Pass to Stewart. And that comes off the assist by Courtney Vandersloot.
Because of Vandersloot's advanced playmaking ability, her team trusts her to effectively initiate pick and rolls.
Drills it from outside.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with a bounce pass.
And Hole gets the whistle that time. That's her first foul of the game.
Personal foul, teams first. second
Here's
team foul.
Vandersloot.
Into the lineup for Indiana.
Laney outside.
Cannon.
Vandersloot. Back to Laney. There's the triple. It's good from long range.
Great pass, great shot. Laney ready to deliver.
The Fever leading. And the Fever hit again from Houston.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight. You can always depend on her to put that lead pass right on the money.
Pass to Cannon. Three-pointer. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
Those second chance points, they're just like bonus points if you can get them.
Here's Vandersloot. That one rolling around and rings out. To the middle. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Courtney Vandersloot. Offense, the word of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Fever ahead. They're up by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And the first quarter in the books, second about to get underway. And what stands out to you from the Fever in this one?
Scoring has come in threes for the most part so far.
Yeah, and every time down the floor, it seems like they're hitting a triple.
Now here's Wheeler. Vandersloot defending. Here's Hull. The Fever rebound. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Man, they have got to put a body on her because otherwise, with her agility and athleticism, they're just not going to be able to contain her on the offensive glass.
Well, you're not going to pass up that type of look.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
Just tremendous intensity going downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
During the Bradenton bubble in 2020, Courtney Vandersloot shattered the WNBA single-game assist record. The old record was 14. She said, hey, how about 18?
Here's Hull. Yes. Nice assist from Lexi.
Well, from range, Lexi Hull, very effective. Certainly a player you cannot give open looks to.
Laney outside. Down low. Got a hand on it. Here's Cannon. And another 3 for Indiana. And guys, if there's an assist record, Courtney Vandersloot probably has it.
The playoff and final single game record, single playoff year record, the all-time best assist average. Courtney Vandersloot, the standard when it comes to dimes.
Timeout call for Liberty.
Well, the coaches, they clearly don't like what's going on there, and they want to talk things over.
And why wouldn't they talk things over? I mean, really, you had to take a timeout there and just try to take away some of the opponent's momentum.
That's good by Jones.
A premier interior scorer, Jones's physical presence is enough to intimidate defenders.
From deep. Pass the hole. Trying her luck from deep. And another shot. And it's good.
They're so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting that ball to the rim.
Bricked away. The 3 ball. Buries it from 3-point range. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Laney outside. Pass to Sabali. The basket good off the assist from Laney. Well, Tim, over the last couple of drafts, we've seen first-round picks fail to make teams.
Well, the reality is there's just so many spots in this league. Getting onto a roster is incredibly competitive. Some teams, they can't afford to give a place to a future star.
Yeah, most teams need players who can help right now. So the idea of developing someone over a few years, it just doesn't happen a lot. And that can make things difficult on the rookies. She She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Took it no time at all on that one.
Yeah, putting the hammer down. Just a huge lead for them.
And it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense because it has all been working for them.
Yeah, to build this lead, you have to do both.
And that one's good solidly.
What an alert play. It's just a great job of hitting her teammate on the move.
Pass to Wheeler. The tray. And the fever hit again.
Don't let Wheeler catch you out of position defensively. If she gets a clean look, she's firing.
Anaja Laney, she's open. But they recover it. And Jones gets it to go. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played.
Original franchise back in 1997. They had a lot of success early on, looking into the first WNBA Finals.
There's the three. That's her fourth basket in this game. She's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Can they make some sort of defensive adjustment? Because guess what? She is killing them from three-point range.
And even when they have closed out on her, she's still knocking them down. I mean, this is just an unbelievable performance we're seeing right now.
Wheeler, guarded by Jones. And the three ball is good.
Well, Wheeler's three ball has come a long way. And her improvement also helps her team's spacing.
Vandersloot outside. To the inside. And that one's good. Solid.
Sharp pass to set up the very high percentage shot in close.
Here's Wallace. And the fever hit again.
She is feeling it. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Shot clock and game clock 1 second differential. The kick out to Ionescu. Inside, Jones. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
And with Jones, she has the threat of the three ball, and that's the basis for her game because it opens up the whole perimeter on offense. Here's the way for monster point totals like tonight.
And it's Wheeler with the foul. That's foul number 2 for her.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution.
And so it's New York with it. And again, it's the Liberty misses. First half so far, barely one-sided. Fever on top, opening a huge gap. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far, but we'll see if that changes. Indiana with the ball. Hole. And it's Ionescu with the rebound.
She's not doing them any favors, just jacking up three-pointers. She needs to realize that right away.
Given Ionescu's soft touch around the rim, defenses have to be extra careful about letting her inside.
And that was another look at the fantastic mobile one drive that happened a moment ago.
Well, even though they're down big here in the second half, energy and effort, it needs to be there to try to close the gap. Her three-point shot has been so pure, just turning one after another.
Wheeler with the steal. And it's the Fever on the break. And another three for Indiana.
Have to admire just how selfless Erica Wheeler is. She loves finding her teammates in their sweet spots.
On 4 years of college basketball, Erica Wheeler averaged just about 7 points per game. undrafted out of school. Wheeler's game has translated really well to the WNBA.
Gets a three-pointer to fall.
They are taking their foot off the pedal. They just keep on adding to their score.
Yeah, I mean, it's never a good idea to back off, and it doesn't look like that thought has even crossed their mind.
Credit the head coach for pushing this team.
And Erica Wheeler, her scoring average has gone up in the WNBA.
Well, she's also been top 10 in the league in assists. And really some players like Wheeler, when they get to the pro game, they thrive because it's more of an open game and it's played at a quicker pace. Her ability is matched only by her energy, guys. She's usually in the middle of everything for them.
Got that one up quick.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They're fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they could do different at this point.
And here's Melissa Smith for three. And the fever hit again. Melissa.
Selective in when she takes threes. Smith is effective from deep, and that really helps his team with spacing.
Here's Jones. Had another one in the scoring column for her. She's 7 for 10 from the field.
Well, she, for one, hasn't let them down, but a few of her teammates need to pick up the pace and pick it up fast.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it up and in.
This has to fire her team up. When Wheeler hits the offensive glass hard, she's capable of hurting you.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. To the middle. Here's Jones. Falls right in. She is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Well, she scored most of their points, but she can't score them all. She needs some help if they're going to come back.
Well, joining as an expansion team in 2000, the Indiana Fever have won title. That was in 2012 when the Fever defeated Minnesota in 4 games, bringing Indy their first WNBA or NBA championship.
And so it's New York with it. Laney outside. Here's Sabali. Goes back up. Foul call that time on the way up. And that'll give her 2 chances at the
First
free
personal
throw.
foul, teams first.
And when you talk about that 2012 Fever team, one of the great memories were the raucous finals crowds.
Over 18,000 on hand for Game 3 when the Fever pounded Minnesota 76-59. One of the most impressive wins in Fever history. I mean, they just love basketball in the
2
state of
minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Beyond the arc. Rebound New York. And here's Laney. She has 6. They get it back. Goes up again. And it's rejected. They retain possession. That one drops for her. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
They're carrying a lot of the load offensively, and normally that's good news for them.
Here's Ionescu, and the shot goes in.
Sabrina Ionescu.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
This is the pure shooting ability of Mitchell at work. Allows her to score right off the pass.
Down low. Sabali. No luck on that one. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Outside Vivians. Offline with the 3. Now Ionescu. And good that time.
I'm continually impressed by Sabrina Ionescu's vision. She can just find anyone on the court.
Vivian's up top. And it's going to be out of bounds. Fever will retain possession.
To Indiana. In for New York, Kayla Thornton.
Indiana with the ball. Brings it from beyond the arc.
Nice play there on the inbound. The defense lost contact with her, and she gets the 3 to go.
Back to Ionescu. And foul called as she misses.
Victoria Vivians.
That's on Victoria Vivians.
A problem for the defense from anywhere. Ionescu enjoys getting inside and forcing them to get aggressive with her.
And so she makes both from the line. Mitchell outside, fires from deep, and the Fever hit again.
Well, she shot the ball well, but she hasn't shot it enough. The more shots she gets from here on out, the more it'll stretch out this lead. That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Here's the three. That one misses. Would have counted had it gone. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already.
53.
Fever ahead, just dominating this one. And time for a short break. Stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, this is what being on the same page looks like. Fantastic feed and a heads-up play all around.
And how can you not be a fan of a sequence like that? This is what beautiful basketball is all about.
Yeah, unselfishness, just wonderful stuff.
Welcome back as the fourth quarter is right ahead. Not exactly a close contest here. Well, in recent drafts, have you seen any steals? Players maybe taken after the first round that stick out to you?
Karina Mabry, she went in the second round back in 2019, and she's turned out to be a knockdown shooter. Every single team wants players who knock down threes.
And from the 2018 second round, Maisha Hines-Allen has been fantastic. A big who can shoot it. She's finished top 10 in scoring for a season before, and just really incredible value outside the first round.
Now here's Willoughby. She's guarded closely. Good D by Melissa Smith. This one for three. The offensive rebound. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it.
First
And
personal
she'll
foul,
one
team
more
first.
at the line.
The second selection of the 2022 draft, Melissa Smith immediately was a force in the post. In her WNBA debut, Smith posted a double-double.
Shot's good by Smith.
Tracking down a look. You like how Smith doesn't just wait for a shot to come to her.
And they double up Sabrina Ionescu to the paint. Savali. That one is good again. She is 6 for 8 from the floor with that basket. Standing 6'4", Melissa Smith is dominant around the hoop.
Yeah, she plays with a great motor. And Smith also added a three-point stroke late in her college career. And she's continued to develop that phase of her game at the pro level. Well, there's a lot of great basketball cities in the country. We know that. But there is nothing, and I mean nothing, like playing in New York. There's just something different about playing hoops in the Big Apple.
Ionescu outside. Willoughby. Here's Stewart. And at last, they get one to fall.
Never gave up on the play. Stewart just doesn't quit. She's a well-rounded offensive talent.
And I gotta admit, I agree with Brian. Basketball in the big city is something special.
Unfortunately, I got to agree with Brian too. You think about all the great players who come through this city, how incredible the atmosphere is for Knicks and Liberty games. Games in New York, they are special, and every WNBA player loves playing here.
Willoughby, good.
You can tell Willoughby values the inside look because she works hard to convert it.
Outside Vivians. From deep. Out of bounds. It'll go to Liberty.
Liberty ball.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Stewart. Good. Sabrina Ionescu gets the
Assist
dive.
goes to
How do you stop Brandon
Sabrina
Stewart?
Ionescu.
How can you when she has a floater like that in her arsenal?
And here's Egbo. From outside the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
What a final quarter they're having from downtown. A bunch of threes falling for them.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. Work that perimeter while they're hot.
And work it to the final whistle.
Way to work the ball in close to the hoop.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth quarter of this one.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
The three from Nalissa Smith. And a three again for Nalissa.
Great communication between teammates there.
On offense, here's the Liberty. Thornton outside. And she can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. She's covered by Willoughby. The three-pointer is on target.
That's just a defensive breakdown. I mean, she is not the player you want to leave open from the perimeter.
Pass to Sabali. Falls right in. She is 8 for 11 with that
Assist
shot.
from
She made that pass to a spot and let her teammate run right into it. That is how you distribute the basketball.
And now Egbo, guarded by Sabali. Outside Vivians. From downtown, gets it to go from downtown.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there. She was all alone for that shot. I mean, that's like a warm-up jumper.
Now here is Thornton. An open look for Brianna Stewart. Hold that shot a little less, but the bounce goes her way.
Making it look so effortless. Once Stewart gets rolling, she's like an avalanche on offense.
Pass to Vivian. From deep three-point range.
She must have a lot of confidence, thinking she can make it from all the way back there.
I think maybe the coach has got to get in her ear and tell her just get better shots when you're out there.
This run really not doing them any good, coming as late as it has.
Yeah, but give them credit for showing the fight they're showing, Tim. It would have been real easy to just throw in the towel by now.
Yeah, but it's still going to be a loss probably.
And the Liberty with possession here. Moving it up. Willoughby, good.
Jocelyn Willoughby.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Indiana again missing.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open. That's not fair. I mean, Ionescu has so much skill off the bounce and the ability to put the ball in the bucket.
And it's blocked. Here's Egbo. Outside Vivian. The three misses. And so it's the Fever taking care of business in this one.